Hello our
friends.
YouTube friends. Today we're basically teaching you something, our information that we researched, and it's about our country and our
Canadian money.
our Canadian currency, and we'll teach you about it. We'll teach you the values and who's behind it, what's behind it, and the values of the Canadian currency. So let's go into the video, guys, and enjoy this video.
Yeah.
So now we will show you our currency. We have approximately 5 bills, Canadian bills, and about 6 Canadian coins.
6.
Yes. So now we're going to show you. Starting off, I'll list some of the coins. So we have 1 cent, the values. We have 5 cent. We have 10 cent coin. We have the 25 cent coin. We have the $1 coin and a $2. But once we change it in dollar, it'll be approximately 4 coins that will be cent. And then it'll be actual dollars, which is about 2 coins, $1 and $2.
We have a $100 bill.
Yes.
And then we have $50 bill. The next is $20 bill,
Yes.
and then $10 bill, and then 5.
You're right, but let me tell you something. You know what the money is made up, the bills?
Yeah?
What is it? Tell them.
Paper.
Well, you're actually wrong, but I'll tell you why. So the bills, the Canadian bills are actually made out of polymer notes, and we are gonna do a fun little experiment after to show you something cool that polymer notes are here. But you were right. Before, Canada had the paper bills. So now
we're gonna show
Yes.
you close up.
So let's go into the close-up, guys. Now I will teach my sister about the money and the coins, the bills and the coins.
So now we're gonna start talking about the $100 bill.
So the $100 bill has Sir Robert Borden, who is on the front side of the bill, $100 bill. And also, if you flip to the back side of it, it has a medical worker, a medical person or researcher with some insulin on the back. She's working on the insulin, so that's why it's there. And the $100 bill is always yellow-brown or even a goldish color in color.
So now we're gonna start off with the $50 bill now.
The $50 bill, the person who's on it is a picture of William Mackenzie King. And flip to the back side, Priya. If
Yeah.
you look, you can see that the back has a picture of the CCG's Edmondson research ship. And the color of the $50 bill is always red.
Or pink, like light pink.
Reddish pink. So now go on to the $20 bill.
Right here we have the $20 bill with Queen Elizabeth on it.
Queen Elizabeth II. And the picture on the back, you should flip it over now. Oh yes, okay, show them. So the picture on the back is a picture of the Vimy Ridge Memorial. So that's the one with on the other side. And the $20 bill is always a greenish color.
So now, the $10 bill.
So you may ask, who's on a $10 bill, right?
Yeah.
The $10 bill contains a person in the front called Viola Desmond. But let me tell you something. Wait before you flip it. There used to be a picture of John A. MacDonald, but the $10 bill picture changes often. So that's why there's a picture of Viola Desmond instead of John A. MacDonald. And now we should flip it over. If you flip it over, you can see the Canadian Museum of Human Rights on the other side. Many $10 bills contain John A. MacDonald, but it tends to change a lot. And also, the $10 bill is always a purplish color. Now move on to the $5 bill, or the last bill we have.
Yeah, we have a $5 bill.
So this bill is the one that has the picture of Sir Walfrid Laurier. And if you flip it over, Priya.
Yep.
It has a picture of an astronaut, and the $5 bill is always blue. And now let's move on to the coins. So now my sister will bring in the coins, and then I'll explain what's on it. So the 1 cent coin, this penny is no longer being produced or circulated. And also you may understand why I called it a penny. A 1 cent coin is also named a penny. So there's no uses of purchases. And it's a dark copper coin, and the edge is smooth, and it has a picture of a maple leaf on it. So now moving on to the 5 cent coin. Here you go, we brought it in, and it's also called the nickel. The nickel is a silverish color, and it also has a smooth edge, as well as a picture of a beaver on one side of it. So now moving on to the other coin. Now we move on to the 10 cent coin. It's also called a dime. A dime is smaller in size than a nickel, but the size doesn't equal the value of it. So it's worth more than a nickel, but it's just smaller. And it's also silver in color and has a small bump or ridges on the other side. It also has a picture of a blue nose bow on one side. Now Priya, can you bring the other coin in? Okay, thank you. So the next coin is the 25 cent coin. It's also called a quarter. Get it? We could put some fraction into this. This is 1/4 of a dollar. It's equal to 1/4 of a dollar, and it's bigger than the other coins shown below. It's also silver. It has bumps and edges along the edge. Has a picture of a caribou on it. So now let's bring it to the dollars. These are all the cents, guys. But now we're gonna bring in dollars. There are 2 coins that has dollars. So now we're gonna talk about the dollar. This is a $1 coin. They are full of dollars. Loonie is another name for $1 coins. And also, they have a picture of a loon on the backside. The loonie is a gold and mostly smooth in the edge. It also has spaced out shallow edges, but it's the biggest coin we showed you. So now let's move on to the next one. So let me flip it for real quick. See, guys? So that's the backside has the loonie on it, but the other picture has another one on it. So now I'll show you the other coin. So now let's rhyme something. So loonie, toonie, right, Priya?
Yeah.
So this is a $2 coin, the last coin that we're going to show you. Toonie, Canadians call it that because it is valued, and it's also rhyming with loonie. It has a goldish in the middle and silver outline. It has smooth and rich edges, and it also has a picture of a polar bear in the middle. Brr, I'm cold. Get it?
Yeah.
So now that's all the coins and bills. So we hope you enjoyed so far. Hey guys, so now we explained the dollar, the value, and the whoever or whatever is on the bills and the coins. So now we're going to show you a fun experiment.
Yeah.
So if we fold over a bill, which is made out of polymer notes, not paper. So we're going to fold it one time like this, guys. All right? So fold it like this into like a thin piece. We're going to dip it in water. And there's 2 things that happen. So we're going to dip it in.
Cool.
So I'm going to dip it in, guys, right? So the magnification of the water reflects upon the paper of the bill. So now if we rise it up, you might think, hey, what are you doing? It might get wet, right, guys? So we're going to keep it in. Let's go into a zoom up. Okay, guys, this is a close zoom up. I'm going to show you back there, but look, it's in water, you see?
And when you put it in water, you can see the picture up close.
So now, back to us. Now
let's reveal it.
Now our consolidation question. Will the paper get wet or not?
It's a big question.
So, well, it's water dripping from it, but this paper is not wet. You can still reuse it. That's the fun about polymer notes. Polymer notes are plastic. But before, Priya was right because Canada used to accept its bill and it was paper money. So now let me talk to you about the Indian trade and how the money converts from Canadian dollars or cents into Indian rupees or Sri Lankan rupees as well. So let's go into that. Now we will explain the conversion between the Indian, Sri Lankan rupees versus our Canadian money.
Yeah, yes, a loonie.
A loonie is equivalent to $1 in Canadian dollars. So now we're going to compare that. So $1 in Indian rupees would be about 57.86 Indian rupees. But what about Sri Lankan rupees?
So in Sri Lankan, it will be like 154.80 rupees.
Yes, that'll probably be it, guys. So that's the conversion between both of them. So thank you for watching so far. We hope you got interested in this video and learned a few stuff about this. So see you in the next video.
Until then, bye.